Assalamu alaikum guys, welcome back for episode number 2 of Kids Space Jalsa Special. We are just turning into Untitled Chapter right now. And we're showing you from now how it's going to be, because obviously you know the treacherous conditions yesterday were pretty bad. But have you guys ever wondered what it looks like inside the actual scanning machine? I haven't seen it before. You guys are going to take a ride. We'll see you on the other side. Alright guys, see you when you come out the other side. Jazakallah. So we've got the scanning team here doing a wonderful job, as you can see. How was the ride, by the way? Did you enjoy it? Because I obviously haven't experienced it yet. This is one object right here, which if you are coming to the on-site, you should actually be bringing one. But it's basically in the one place it shouldn't be, and that is indoors. All right, guys, so what we've got right here is, if you can see, the Amanat and Lost Property Department. And what I'm wondering, what are the kind of items that normally get lost at Jalsa? Let's go and find out. We've got some guys in Lost Property now. Assalamu alaikum. I had a question for you.
Yes, sir.
What kind of things normally get lost at Lost Property in Jalsa?
I can see a notebook. We've had power banks, loads of AIMS IDs lost. They're so worried about making sure that this goes back to the people.
All right. Alhamdulillah, guys. His Holiness Azul has just completed his address at the ladies' side. And obviously that's something that all of us do look forward to. Let's take a look at a little bit of that right now.
उन इस्लाम पर ये एतराज़ किया जाता है कि इस्लाम औरत को आज़ादी नहीं देता, लेकिन ये इस्लाम की तालीम से लाइल्मी या एतराज़ बराए एतराज़ है। इस्लाम की खूबसूरत तालीम का बुनियादी असूल ये है कि सिर्फ़ हकूक़ लेने पर ज़ोर न दो, बल्कि अगर मुआशरे में अमन और सुकून की फ़ज़ा पैदा करनी है तो हकूक़ अदा करने की तरफ भी तवज्जो करो।
Alright guys, alhamdulillah, His Holiness explained that rather than just taking our rights, we should also be those who offer the rights of the people to them and try and help them as best as possible. Alright guys, now you already know that unfortunately this year kids could not attend, and in the past episode we did surprise visit and call a few of our Kids Space contributors. We're going to do the same thing again today. We're going quite far today from London. Let's go to see our first house visit right now. Yeah, what is it for? Yes, that's absolutely right. That is the Kids Space Contributors Award, because he sent in a very beautiful magic trick, guys, at home. You all saw that as well, the Eid Special. So we thought we'll come all the way down here to come and hand you your award. How do you feel right now? Very, very happy about that, right? Okay. Well, it's actually raining right now, but we didn't just come here to give you an award, Mahfoud. We also came here to invite you to take part in a challenge as well. Do you think you can do that? Feeling confident? We've heard from your dad that you're a very good cyclist. Do you think you can take part in a bike challenge? And then once you've done it, guys at home, we're going to set you the challenge to try and do the same thing as well. Mahfoud, start ready? All right, let's go. All right, Mahfoud Bhai, are you ready for the slow race? All right, on the count of 3, 3, 2, 1, go. Oh, okay, off to a very slow and steady start. He literally understands the assignment, Mahfoud. Very, very calm and collected as well. Look at the focus that he has on his face right now. And obviously this is a bit of a slanted road, so it's an extra challenge for him. But alhamdulillah, he's doing really, really well. Goodness, mashallah. Oh, he's trying his best not to. Oh, alhamdulillah, he's just passed the line. And you've done really, really well. It's only about 20 meters, Mahfoud. It's maybe even less than that. You know what? The amount of time that it took you, you basically did over a second per meter. That's for sure. So that's actually really, really good. We can say this is 20 meters or so, and Mahfoud, it took you 22 seconds to cross this section right here. And as you guys can see, it's a very short little space. So alhamdulillah, it's a very, very good achievement. And guys at home, now what we want you to do is to find a similar kind of space that you have in your area, locality. It could be 20 meters or so, and your challenge is to do it is in the slowest time possible as well. You already know where to send in your entries. That is mta.tv/kids. So Mahfoud Bhai, mashallah, congratulations, you did really, really well. We've actually got one more thing to ask you. Obviously, it's Jalsa, and this is a Jalsa special, guys. Unfortunately, kids cannot attend Jalsa this year, so we've been going around to everywhere we visit to try and get kids to do the kinds of things that you would normally see adults do at Jalsa. So we had a tilawat, we had a nazm, and Mahfoud, do you think you could do an azan for us, which is the call to prayer? You think you can do that? All right, Mahfoud. So you did really, really well in the slow bike challenge. You know what? I think I'm gonna get the crew to take part in it at a later stage as well. Let's see how they do as well. So now, like I said, there's a lot of different things that happen in Jalsa. Sometimes you hear tilawats, you hear nazms, and when it's namaz time, we hear the call to prayer. So Mahfoud, we know that you're also very good at doing azan, and we're in the masjid right now as well. So do you think you could recite the azan for all the viewers at home? Okay, perfect. Why don't you show the viewers what the azan is like?
Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar. Ashhadu an la ilaha illallah. Ashhadu an la ilaha illallah. Ashhadu anna Muhammadar Rasulullah. Ashhadu anna Muhammadar Rasulullah. Hayya lis-salah. Hayya lis-salah. Hayya lil-falah. Hayya lil-falah. Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar, la ilaha illallah.
Well done, Mufud. That is exactly how you guys at home can do the azan. And if you haven't already learnt how to recite the azan, then Mufud's just taught you guys how to do it. You can come back and check this out at any time as well. Now Mufud's Jalsa is coming up, and obviously you can't attend Jalsa this year. So how are you going to be watching Jalsa now, this year? Any plans?
On TV.
Oh, from MTA, right? At home. Okay, very good. What are you looking forward to?
Bayaka.
Oh, really? It has been a long time, right, since people have had the chance to see him, meet him. So even though you can't meet him in person, it's still going to be live, right? So you can watch him, and that's really, really great, inshallah. So before we leave you, we do have one more thing for you. Obviously, with the Kids Space Contributors Award, we always hand out the new copy, which is the pocket copy of the Holy Quran, which you can also recite with your parents at home, you know, until you're able to go out and come to the mosque as well. So that's there for you. Jazakallah. Barakallahu lakum. No problem. Jazakallah. So we hope that you can take benefit from that. That's all we have from here now, guys. Obviously, we're now going to go back to the Jalsa site and see what's going on over there. Got a thick right here we met up with yesterday. There's an area called here. Let's just zoom into that, guys.
The green area.
The green area. Why is it green? Do you think it might be to blend in with the environment? Do you think it's an eco-friendly gesture?
Look, green area always kind of is positivity, go.
Or like in the traffic lights?
Yeah, exactly.
But that's like literally the one place most people can't go.
Yeah, I know. Well, yeah, that's true actually. It's restricted, isn't it?
Assalamu alaikum.
Assalamu alaikum. This guy will know 100%.
Do you know why the green area is green?
I've never thought about that. Something to do with Masjid Nabawi.
Do you think it might be the only colour the company had?
I'm pretty sure if they wanted to mix it up, we could mix it up.
Uh-huh.
So
What about
maybe
pink?
I don't know how people feel about pink area. Do you know what I mean? So
We've got the green area over there.
Green color acts as a
It's a clear separation between the blue. What's your duty?
bedroom.
Right. That's pretty obvious, says on your hat.
Off time round.
One should say that you are quite experienced in the know-how of Jalsa. So we've got the green area over here.
Yeah.
Why is it green?
Why is it green? Because the carpet's green there.
No.
It's for dignitaries who have travelled from across the world.
Alright guys, we're yet to solve the discovery of the green area, but we're back for that later.
100%. I asked them, would it be? It's because it's a safe area.
Okay, I think we'll leave it at that. Alhamdulillah guys, day 2 is almost concluded now. His Holiness has delivered yet again another address full of guidance. For all of you guys at home, we always need the constant reminders. Let's take a look at some of that advice and guidance right now.
अल्लाह ताला के फजल से इस साल दुनिया भर में पाकिस्तान के अलावा जो नई जमातें कायम हुई हैं उनकी तादाद 403 है। इन नई जमातों के अलावा 829 नए मुकामात पर पहली बार जमात का पौधा लगा है, यानी पहली दफ़ा कोई ना कोई शख्स एक या दो या चंद अफराद जमात में दाखिल हुए हैं।
Alright, Alhamdulillah, His Holiness Blabed Hazur spoke about the progress of the Ahmadiyya Muslim community and that there has spread now to many, many communities around the world. May we all pray that the Ahmadiyya Muslim community, the message of the Prophet Islam, continues to reach the corners of the earth, fulfilling the prophecy that shall spread thy message to the corners of the earth. Alright guys, you are not going to believe what we found here, right? Watch this, check this out. We've got a fire truck right here, guys. That's right, a fire engine. Let's see if we can find somebody to actually speak to. Right, this is amazing. All right, guys, let's go. We've got the fire truck right here. This is absolutely amazing. Let's check this out. Let's see if we can find somebody to speak to. Hi there.
Hi.
We're just wondering, we've got the Kids Space audience right here. We saw this really cool fire truck. we're kind of wondering if we get a little tour, if that's all right.
Absolutely.
Ah, yes.
Come on in, guys.
Okay.
So, this is the front of the fire engine. Okay, this is where the driver and the officer in charge will sit.
Okay.
So that's who will direct us to the scene of operation. What we've got here, we've got the guys checking some of the equipment, the essential equipment, just to make sure that anything jobs that we go to, all the equipment is up to standard, just so it's all good.
Okay.
This is called the back of the cab. Okay, and in here, what you'll see 2 breathing apparatus sets. And that's to allow our firefighters to go into smoke-filled properties.
Okay.
So
A lot of
this
stuff.
is our RTC locker. So if there's any road traffic collisions,
Okay.
this is what the equipment they'll be using.
Okay. So why do you have so many different hoses? Well, it seems like you do.
So depending on the size of the fire, depends on the size of the hose that we would use.
Okay.
So for typical house fires and for car fires, we'd use a smaller hose. It just means that the guys can manage it around a lot better. It's a lot easier to get to work. 45s, so that's our medium ranged hose. That will be used for smaller fires, and then 70 is for collections. Okay, that's what we tend to collect a lot of water with.
There is a...
What we've got there is just a standard test on standpipe key and bar with a short length, and that's how we get water from the ground to fill up the fire engine to put the fires out.
That is very, very cool.
Yes.
We've walked past some equipment right here.
We have.
And there's a lot of different parts to what I can see. Looks like a firefighter's suit.
It does.
Question came to my mind. I know from somewhere that you have to get ready pretty quickly when you get called up.
We absolutely do. So in theory, we should be getting dressed within 2 minutes.
Oh, 2 minutes, guys.
2 minutes, and it's not a very long time. And if you want to have a challenge...
guys, would you mind going head to head to try and see who can get dressed the fastest? So, who do you think is going to win then? Confidence on both sides. I think that's the one a firefighter needs to have. So let me come through and let you guys show us how it's done. 2 minutes, guys, is what they have. Ready, guys, at home to watch this? Let's do this. 3, 2, 1, go. Look at that speed already, guys. These guys, you know they've done this a lot of times. There's a lot of parts that you wouldn't even assume that are part of a firefighter's suit. They have to tighten themselves up, make sure it's all secure. Look at the speed on the right here. We've got the jacket on already. This looks like a very, very tense battle right here. He's not far behind on the left as well. We've got getting his gloves on now, and the very cool helmets still left to go, which we'll come to in a bit. It seems like it's still actually extremely close. It's only been 32 seconds, and they're pretty much already kitted out by the looks of it. Wow, this is extremely quick response time right here. Okay, almost. That is done at approximately 46 seconds. And 40 just a couple of seconds later. You were a little bit behind in the beginning, but you caught up extremely quickly. So that goes to show that you guys are very well trained. Congratulations to both of you, to be honest. You help secure everybody, keep everybody safe at our homes, and we'd like to thank you for that so much. How on earth did you train yourselves to get dressed that quickly?
It's just practice, repetition. Repetition, constantly doing it, yeah.
I've got one more question for you guys, and that is, why do you actually do what you do?
I like to help the community put what they give to me back in.
Okay.
Helping the community, education as well. So we may respond to bad house fires, but we prefer to prevent them. So educating the public, children and elderly, on how to prevent those fires.
Let's quickly take a look before we go at the most important thing of the truck for you guys at home, obviously, has to be the lights. Can we get the lights on?
Yeah.
Very cool. All right, guys, the moment of truth. Whenever you're on the road and you hear the firefighter truck, you already know the lights are going to be on. We're going to get a very close-up view. I'm probably going to hear it as well in a little bit. I think it's going to be quite loud, so stay ready for this. Can you hear that, guys? It's extremely loud. And there they are right there. We've got the lights going on right now. So remember, whenever you do see these lights, make sure that you get out of the way and let these guys get to where they need to be, because obviously, you know already it's about speed. All right, guys, let's go. All right, alhamdulillah, guys, today has been an extremely exciting day. We've gone from the Jalsa site, from the car park to the fire truck over here, to the house visit and the house call. Of course, we're going to be back next time as well, inshallah, for one final Jalsa special. Until then, assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah, and peace be upon you all.